The southern city of Dunedin this afternoon plays host to an All Black Wallaby test for the first time in 6 years. And it's under the roof and a rare afternoon kickoff. Tēnā koutou katoa, nau mai, haere mai, and welcome to Forsyth Bar Stadium for round 2 of the Trans-Tasman rivalry in 2023. Joined this afternoon in commentary by Jeff Wilson sideline and Mills Muliaina.
Kia ora Grant, tēnā koutou katoa, nau mai, haere mai, te whānau talofa lava, and a very warm welcome to our viewers at home. Well, the Wallabies come to Forsyth Bar Stadium with minimal changes and certainly looking to avenge the Melbourne loss. Hosts of changes though for the All Blacks as they seek to continue their outstanding start to the Rugby Championship.
Yes, a big win for the All Blacks last week at the MCG, which saw them retain the Bledisloe Cup for the 21st year, and a host of changes in this All Black team. So let's meet the players, and a big afternoon for 22-year-old Tamaiti Williams, his first All Black start. Poni Fa'amasili for Australia. At hooker, a 9th test start for Samisoni Tokiaho. Dave Parecki for the Wallabies. Nepo Laulala starts at tight head for the All Blacks against one of last week's standouts, Angus Bell. To the second row, Brodie Retallick in test 103, Nick Frost for the Wallabies. A big gap in experience here, Sam Whitelock test 145, Richie Ardle test number 4. A test debut at blindside for the All Blacks for Samapini Finau of the Chiefs, Tom Hooper for the Wallabies. 2 players not involved last week, All Black captain Sam Cane and Fraser McWright. And the number 8, same as Melbourne, Adi Savia and Rob Valentini.
Oh, a special moment for Tate McDermott, who becomes the 4th captain the Wallabies have used this year. His opposite, Finlay Christie. Damien McKenzie returns, and no doubt will be a thrilling encounter against youngster Carter Gordon. Mouth-watering battle on the wing, Lester Whainganuku in 11, and Mark Nawanga against Tawase in 14. Anton Leonard-Brown elevated off the bench in a 60-second test, the powerful Samu Karevi for the Wallabies. Brennan Iwanor lines up against Jordan Patai, who showed some glimpses in attack last week and how dangerous he can be. Sean Stevenson, while remarkable, the debutant is rewarded with his first cap today. And it's a shift to fullback for Will Jordan. Andrew Callaway resumes his role for the Wallabies. Kia ora, Jeff, plenty to like about both benches today.
Yeah, absolutely. Talofa Mills, Tanakwe, Grant, kia ora koutou katoa. Plenty to like, as you said. One last opportunity for retiring All Black Dane Coles on home soil, as too for local legend Aaron Smith. Possible debut for Crusaders utility back Dallas McLeod. Will Skelton will bring plenty of power off the Wallaby bench and experience in the form of White and Cooper. Well, Forsyth Bar Stadium is in pristine condition for international rugby. There's a real air of anticipation as this new look All Black side pushes on towards the Rugby World Cup in France.
Thank you, Jeff. Yes, capacity crowd, 28,000 people in attendance. For the last time the All Blacks will play on these shores before the Rugby World Cup starts, and they're playing a Wallaby team that hasn't flattered at all this year, with losses to South Africa, Argentina, and of course last week to the All Blacks in Melbourne. But there were certainly signs that things are going to get better for this Wallaby team. They've made very few changes, but they do have a change at captaincy, of course, with Tate McDermott coming in. So one last huddle before they emerge. Wallabies have not won in New Zealand since 2001, and that was in Dunedin at Carisbrook. So we are just waiting the arrival. The Bledisloe Cup, well, that is done and dusted for 2023. And now the Wallabies, who have warmed up well and are ready, and I'm sure, Mills, we will see a better version today.
Oh, you can see that too, taking their time, last minute instructions, really composed, nice and settled, and a new captain. And McDermott there, as they slowly make their way out into the middle.
Yes, Tate McDermott, the boy from Bundaberg, making just his 8th start in Test rugby. And he's been handed the captaincy for this afternoon, but he's a level-headed character. So the Wallabies are out onto the stadium. And last week in Melbourne, the Wallabies went in without a genuine open side flanker. but Fraser McBride corrects that this afternoon. He has been the heir apparent to Michael Hooper for some time, and today he gets the chance to cement his claim in that number 7 jersey. Terrific form so far this year from the All Blacks. Argentina, South Africa and Australia all been beaten, and beaten handsomely too. Sam Cane back in charge today after missing out at the MCG, and a great welcome, as you'd expect. Well, it's been a long wait for Shaun Stevenson, the Chiefs man, a standout player in Super Rugby this season, but he's had a tough time getting recognition at this level. But with the World Cup announcement just 2 days away, this is a massive game on debut for Stevenson. And for a number of these senior All Blacks, the last Haka they'll be performing in New Zealand during their Test careers. Players like Sam Whitelock, Aaron Smith, Brodie Retallick, Dane Coles, possibly Beauden Barrett and others. So this is significant. A different approach from the Wallabies this week. Last week at the MCG, the presentation of the boomerang. Not so today, Mills.
No, certainly not. Plenty of passion within the All Black Haka Kapa o Pango. And look at the determination also from the Wallabies as they stand in front of the Haka.
Today's referee from England, Carl Dixon. Wayne Barnes, Christoph Ridley, his assistants. Marius Jonker from South Africa is the TMO. Last time Carl Dixon took charge of the All Blacks was the first test against Ireland here last season.
Just ask if there's a countdown bar until the sideline, tell me.
So all in readiness and great anticipation of this game. A 38-7 result last week. A lot of changes from the All Blacks' point of view. Not quite so many from the Wallabies. Big day for Shaun Stevenson and also Samipeni Finau, of course, on debut, starting. And perhaps a little later, Dallas McLeod off the bench. There is Samipeni Finau, and it will be Damian McKenzie to get this test match underway. Referee Carl Dixon says, let's go, and he goes short, and Finau goes up, but it's taken down by the Wallabies, a heavy landing, but they secure possession. And McDermott lobs a kick down towards halfway. Jordan says, I'll have a crack at this, but it's been beautifully won by Ngawangani out on the right wing side for the Wallabies as McDermott sends it across wide, and a good start here by Tom Hooper, playing blindside today. Now Gordon sends it off to Corambetti, and an early charge here from the Wallabies through Callaway, but a good tackle by Braden Enor as McDermott swings it off, and here's Angus Bell, who was big last week, but he's strongly met and taken down by Savia. So McDermott again, and the referee's got the arm out, and it's going to be a penalty going the way of the Wallabies as McDermott again pushing it across and lost by Pataya, but no advantage, and so it's a Wallaby penalty.
Really good start from the Wallabies. The initial kick-off taken, but as the contestable kick, McDermott, the captain, put it right on the button. Ngawangani Dawase got up in the air, and they just got some nice flow into it. Jeff put some real pressure on and got themselves a penalty.
Their shape last week on attack was very, very good when they held on to the ball. They've decided to turn down the opportunity for 3. That's a sign of intent about how they want to play, and they're seeing this early opportunity. Just watch here. Nice work out the outside. The All Blacks defence had to hold. They had good numbers, and it's Tamaiti Williams who's offside at the breakdown. Big hit, strong defence, but the Wallabies are hot on attack.
So the first line out with Porecki to throw, dragged down by Skelton, and they're going to try and put some real pressure here on the All Blacks defence, edging more across than forward. Now McDermott drags it out. Karevi, big and powerful in the 12 jersey, but down he goes. So it's there again for McDermott. Valentini as the first receiver, right under the shadows of the goalpost. Now Bell hands it wide. Pataya, and here's a chance. Corambetti. Now they'll have to check it.
So we've got a grounding though. Okay, so I've got a grounding on the field. Just checking touch.
So now we need to have a look. Marius Yonka upstairs.
All right, checking touch for you.
I think it's going to be his foot, whether he ran out of space here. Corambetti.
Oh, it looks pretty good, Mills.
I think it looks good. He gets it down just before his knee goes over. Stays in there, that inside leg.
Remembering they've got a grounding on field.
Looks clear.
This could be the last look if you're the All Blacks. Millsy, it's hard to overturn it.
I think
look at that.
I think he's got that down. His knees clearly, well, gets it down there.
Call.
Yep.
You may want to try.
Well, there's the call. What a start for the Wallabies. 2.5 minutes gone in the test match, and Marika Corambetti scores the opening try.
And the worrying thing for the All Blacks is they haven't even touched the ball. They've been on defence the whole time. Nice shape from the Wallabies, and an excellent finish too by Corambetti.
Conversion is a beauty from Carter Gordon, and that is the best possible start, 7-0.
Yeah, this was nicely done by Corambetti. He had to veer back inside, got some heat from Christie.
So the restart from McKenzie. Callaway goes in looking for it, takes it beautifully. They've made quite a start here, the Wallabies. Back now for Gordon. And the call is coming from Will Jordan, playing at fullback this afternoon. Gets his pass off, and here's Lester Fainganuku. First time the All Blacks have really had the ball. Christie off to Brodie Retallick. Now he works it across to the blind side, and it's Nuku again, who's got a high work rate. Again, it's Retallick. Now Christie works it away for McKenzie, for Williams. And the big loose head prop lays it there. Now McKenzie jabbing it ahead. Gordon, though, is in very good control. Anticipated well and has easily claimed the fair catch.
Yeah, just overcooked it, didn't he, McKenzie? Gordon anticipating it very well, covering the backfield.
Well, just a word on the conditions. The ground's really, really hard. Of course, FIFA in the World Cup has dominated the last couple of weeks here in New Zealand, so the grass is really short. This game will be played at high tempo and high speed. It will have an effect.
Tokiaho throws, and it's not straight. No excuse, of course, indoors. So an early mistake by the All Black line-out.
And this would be the accuracy Coach Ian Foster would have wanted. It's a whole lot of changes come in about the All Blacks, but the fluency in it. Haven't had the ball much to get a first opportunity for set piece, and they haven't nailed it. More pressure.
Well, remembering the Wallabies have made a number of changes, particularly in their front row, and Ponet Palmasili comes into the tight head after they've lost their two starting tight head props through injury last weekend. So the scrum is going to be a target area for the All Blacks. They've made changes themselves. Who makes the first impact on this phase of the game?
Bind! Set!
Well, penalty straight away from Carl Dixon, and he went to the loose head side, where Tamati Williams put a knee on the ground. So the early penalty, and the All Blacks have conceded 2 penalties early. Well, that's a poor kick. Stevenson waits, and inside his own 22, Sean Stevenson thumps it hard. Difficult for McDermott, but he's got plenty of time to feed Callaway, and the Wallabies look to launch through Wanganita Wasi. And oh, that's a nice run again, and he got it away to Callaway. Now can he link up? He's got McWright, but he left him alone, and the Wallabies again flying onto attack. Here is Fa'amasili waiting for the ball. It's a bit slow for McDermott. Now once again Wanganita Wasi got it away for McWright, and the Wallabies inside the All Black 22 as McDermott slings it across to big Rob Valentini right out in front of the goalpost, and McDermott again. Now Karevi goes wide for Bell. Such a good ball carrier, Angus Bell. McDermott again. Now Karevi spins it wide, this time for Hooper, looking to hold him up, and he got the try. Boy, what strength that was from Tom Hooper.
And take it right back to Mark Nawani Dawasi, because he was absolutely no way he should have got through those tackles. Nothing was on. He showed great strength. Did the back, breaks through one, another couple, but there's the offload that complements it and puts Callaway away. This puts the All Blacks under pressure. And then it's just the nice flow here, the patience and the display from the Wallabies. They single out McKenzie. Hooper, Stevenson comes across, but he's just too short there.
Outstanding attack. Beautiful timing of the pass, body position, leg drive. That's a finish from Hooper. He was impressive last week in a losing performance for the Wallabies. He shifted across to the blindside flank, and that is such a positive start for a Wallabies team searching for their identity.
First test try then for Tom Hooper, just his 3rd test match. And now once again Carter Gordon from the sideline, and looks like he's done it again. Yes, he has. So 2 converted tries in the first 8 minutes, and the Wallabies out to 14-0. Well, they've got plenty to celebrate. Certainly silenced the crowd here as the kickoff is made. Oh, beautifully done by Fainganuku. Flings it back in field. And now Kane got his pass off to Laulala. The All Blacks looking to bounce back immediately as McKenzie jabs a little kick in, but McDermott, he's everywhere. And take McDermott claims the fair catch and goes quickly. Drills it hard downfield. McKenzie waiting. Gets away from Corambetti. Still going. Lovely pass. Whanganuku in a bit of space once more. Wallaby player down. I think it's Dave Parecki, but he's quickly back in position as the border boy goes scurrying. Now Christie away for McKenzie. Williams. Nice pass across. Enor. Jordan got nailed completely, and now the ball's been turned over. And he's got his arm out, but here's Angus Bell going. Look at this from Angus Bell. Got it away beautifully too. Here's Nick Frost looking to line up. Goes into All Black territory, missing a lot of tackles, the All Blacks early on. Little jab through by Karevi. Jordan waiting for a half-decent bounce. Oh, he got hit early. He was in the air. And Corambetti couldn't wait. Here goes Will Jordan. He's off. Needs a bit of support. Trying to play the game at speed. Kane away for Christie. Laulala. Now McKenzie fires it off to Leonard Brown. Sean Stevenson having a little go. Away for Enor. But his kick goes directly into touch. And boy, this is being played at speed.
Oh, I'll tell you what it has. There's both teams willing to throw the ball around, quick taps. Damien McKenzie, how about this work here? Beats one, beats two, gets set back, but he's off though. Whanganuku, but also the Wallabies, where they're saying, well, you guys can do that, we can do it too. There's some big contact. Jeff.
Absolutely. And this is furious from the Wallabies. You can tell they've come with the mindset to play. Both sides have. The All Blacks, a couple of kicks from McKenzie have been easily read and turned over. Maybe time for them to hold on to the ball.
Parecki to the line out. Oh, he's overthrown it, but it's gone okay for the Wallabies. Samu Karevi brings it under control as McDermott waits on the All Black 10-metre line. Geordie Pataya in from centre. Now a change of direction as Gordon slings it wide. Beautifully read by Christie. Put all the pressure on Corambetti, and he's dropped it.
Nice work there. Finlay Christie, he needed to really come up. How about Carter Gordon there? Late change, trying to keep the All Blacks guessing. That's that read there.
All Blacks get a clean line out this time through Retallick. Now here's Adi Savia, almost to the halfway line. Christie works it away for Finau. Powerfully run. Christie now feeds it up to McKenzie, who goes to the air. Corambetti waits, and he's secure. Stevenson almost got out of his tackle. Now McDermott off to Parecki.
Okay, use it now, please.
Now McDermott looking to clear out of Wallaby territory. Waiting is McKenzie, who stayed back. Quick hands away for Jordan. Beautiful run. Now Will Jordan looking to link up. Goes wide, but he couldn't find the man wide. Was Enor. And the Wallabies have intercepted it, but it's not over yet. Here comes Damien McKenzie. So good from broken play. Runs smack into Fa'amasili, and the referee puts the arm out straight away. Now Stevenson, Finau, intercept, no, dropped by Pataya, but back for the penalty we come, and it will be an All Black penalty, and you doubt they'd go for goal from here.
Now you think they're trying to up-tempo things. Will Jordan, I'll tell you what, well, they are going to go for a shot at goal. You kick it into these guys at the back and they'll make you pay. Right foot step, nice and wide. He breaks through, just breaks down a little bit. Yeah, but it was good scramble as well from the Wallabies to get back. And how about some of this? This is where the penalties come from.
Over the shoulder. Penalty against the Wallabies, and interesting decision to take the shot at goal. Dave Parecki is the man who is down. Getting attention for the Wallabies. The last thing they need is more injuries in their front row.
You just wonder, boys, whether when Jordan made the break, whether a kick through for Braden Ennor to run onto might have been the way to go.
Yeah, Nawanga Natawase Mills was there though, wasn't he? So he probably would have got back, but you're right, it would have put them under more pressure, but All Blacks feeling as though they need to get some points on the board.
So it is Damien McKenzie pretty much out in front here. And his first penalty is guided through. So the All Blacks have made it onto the board. Taken 14 minutes, and the Wallabies lead 14-3.
And perhaps a sensible decision, get some reward. They haven't had a chance to get real shape and flow into their game. Everything's been from broken play. Get some reward, regroup and start again.
Change at hooker, Matthew Fessler, who's come into this game late for Jordan Uelesi, who was ruled out. He is now going to have to do the distance at hooker for the Wallabies.
Man from the Reds. Gordon with the kickoff. Talik lines it up, takes it down nicely. Now Christie works it across for Tokiaho. Christie again. McKenzie, change of direction. Ennor, but well anticipated by Karevi. Tokiaho again. Oh, he lost control of the ball, tried to transfer it back, and the Wallabies have it. Then off for Fa'amasili. Quickly cleared away for Valentini. He manages to successfully pop it up for Richie Arnold. All Blacks over the top. Sam Whitelock, outstanding. Now Ennor away from McKenzie, and they're going to go wide. Whainga Anuku off his left boot, and Callaway claims it on his own 10-metre line. He's got support from Gordon. The kick going straight down to Will Jordan. And nice contact. There's now Wanganitawasi. Brings it outside the 22. McKenzie once more. Looks for Stevenson. Looking for some grass. Oh, Korobetti. He's knocked it on, I reckon. Yep, he did. Well, he made the commitment and just couldn't quite pull it off.
Yep. Top marks for the commitment was just low enough from the trajectory from Stevenson. Look at that, just knocking it on. So that battle, that kicking battle was won by the All Blacks. Great attacking opportunity now. Midfield scrum.
Very clever from Stevenson. Clever, he didn't go for distance. He went for touch. He wanted to hit the ground, and he put Betty in two minds about whether or not he could get his hands underneath it. So now you talk about it on debut tonight. He'll be looking to get himself more involved. His kicking game critical. But you talk about the midfield scrum. There's the split, two and behind. Opportunities down the left.
Oh, hello.
Tired. Straight to ground. Number 3, straight to ground.
Well, he must have got the call from the sideline.
Far side.
Because initially Carl Dixon was going to reset the scrum, then he changed his mind, and it's a scrum penalty against Nepo Laulala.
Carter, let's go.
Disruptive as well for the All Blacks. It's 2 from their scrum last week in Melbourne. Very dominant. They've got a whole new front row, so it's something they've really got to try and adjust to.
I get the sense, and that's the second time there's been a collapse scrum. Just watch Bell here. Bell's almost not taken the weight. And that's what Nepo Laulala will be disappointed about. What Tamati Williams was frustrated with, the fact that they felt it was the Wallabies that were bringing it down. Watch the space.
First line out throw there for Matt Fessler. And he's got it right too. Found Frost. Now the pass, that looked forward.
Tackle and go!
From
Don't hold him!
Karevi.
Don't hold him!
Now McDermott. Away for Gordon. Pataya. Still in Wallaby territory, right in centre field though. McDermott away for Gordon. Nice sleight of hand there from Arnold. Wallabies through Valentini. Good tackle by Sean Stevenson. Now well in touch here. There's 2 lines there. got to be a bit careful, I suppose.
Goal ball, off flag. Goal ball. Thank you.
Well, it's a Wallaby ball here.
Let's go, no huddle.
All Blacks thought it was their throw, but it's not, so it will be Fessler again. Taken down by Arnold. Wallaby pack working really well together as Fessler makes ground downfield. Ball there for McDermott. Taken up by Corambetti. Now Gordon, who's not afraid to run, but he ran smack into Xavier and Kane. Retallican after the ball, couldn't get it. Corambetti. 10 out from the All Black 22. Now Bell. Forcing the All Blacks to make a lot of early tackles in this game. Fa'amasili, big and powerful.
Thank you.
Now McDermott goes again. Corambetti away, at least Samu. And Callaway, for a moment, Nwanganitawasi was on his own out on that right wing side. Here's Nwanganitawasi again, pops it up. McDermott, ball runs loose.
I've got anything. I've got nothing.
And the All Blacks might have turned this as Braden Enor will dig it out. And McKenzie is able to clear, but boy, are they under pressure.
They certainly are. Setting it up nicely are the Wallabies. Very, very flat. And then the ball out the back is just catching the All Blacks too. I love the strength and the way they're going about their business, but also the strength of some of their backs getting in there. It was just, this offload here wasn't expected. Come forward and the All Blacks got over that ball.
And they're pulling a little bit.
They look good, the Wallabies, don't they? They're playing with great confidence, keeping the ball alive. But I think this is Pone Fa'amasili.
The information I had from the last scrum was
another front rower, tight hit prop. It's down.
Okay, but I can definitely have a look. Yeah, of course, no, I completely agree with you. 3 down is married.
Well, he made a powerful charge with the ball.
I think so, yeah, to the goal line. Okay, perfect. I can give that information. That's great, thanks. So it wasn't a deliberate knock-on, it was just a knock-on.
No, that's all
you got the ball as well, yeah. I was just unsighted.
Yeah,
so
that's all right.
There's certainly some concern here, clearly.
Thanks.
For Pone Fa'amasili. Dave Parecki had gone off with an HIA. He has failed that, so trouble up front for them, the Wallabies.
Well, they had absolutely no luck last week, of course, losing Alalatoa. Tupou came on, didn't last very long. And this is Zane Nongo, who's only played 1 test match so far. Obviously, quite a bit of pain there for Pone Fa'amasili.
Yeah, no, I agree. The only information I had last scrum was that you hit down rather than square. That's what I had. I haven't seen it, obviously, but that's what I've done.
You can see there the Wallabies have been very good
We can have this, Matt Roach said it was
at the start of games in 2023. They responded after conceding an early try in Melbourne, and they've come out of the gates quick. It's good to see Pone Fa'amasili back on his feet.
It's just a miss.
Let's have a look at the 2 tries in the game so far, and the first one very early on, and it really was all the Wallabies at this point.
It was, certainly, wasn't it? Their intent was there. They came back, they swept back to the blind. Gordon Betty does an excellent job to stay infield, that is. But they've just brought some creativity. Trying to catch the All Blacks, snapping the intensities there from the get-go because they're wounded. And then once again, have isolated McKenzie out wide because so many All Black players had to go in to make that tackle.
Line out fed by Fesler. Here's McWright. Slips the pass for Karevi. And again, the Wallabies threatening here. 6 or 7 metres away. McDermott gets it away to Frost. And Nick Frost right out in front of the goalposts. McDermott waits. And they charge at the line. And it's held up.
Okay. Offside? Sorry, black.
Now he's gone back to an offside here. It was Fa'amasili who made the big charge, but they were playing under an advantage. And so the Wallabies now have a penalty.
Tate.
And they're going to take the 3. Sensible.
3 players
I
offside.
think so. Gee, their intentions are clear, the Wallabies. Really flat ball carriers, nice and close, really challenging the All Blacks. They've made 65 tackles so far to the Wallabies 26.
Okay, thanks, mate.
Offside, putting them under pressure, they're backpedaling. Desperation to hold them up, yeah. But also, Jeff, concerning part for the All Blacks is the speed of the ruck that the Wallabies are starting to create.
They're winning the collisions, aren't they? They're carrying the ball over the line, the Wallaby side, and they look really good doing it. But as the clean-out's accurate, and then the momentum of all the players in support, the carriers are strong, and they're putting themselves well and truly in the picture. They want the ball, and they're rewarded with more points in his boat.
They are, yes. Gordon successful with all 3 so far today. 17 points to 3. Just look at the number of tackles the All Blacks have had to make as Mackenzie kicks off. Callaway waits. Chased across. Good tackle by Stevenson. So inside their 22, and Carter Gordon looking for the touchline. Well, he's made a much better start this week, Carter Gordon, the 22-year-old. Playing with a lot more confidence.
Man down for the All Blacks.
Brodie Retallick. Yes, what a top locking combination it has been for the All Blacks over the years.
Thank you.
Sam Whitelock today, test 145. Richie Mulcaw holds the All Black record at 148. So you'd imagine that will go at the World Cup coming up. Tupou Vai getting ready. He's the replacement lock forward for the All Blacks in this game.
Just checking his knee by the looks of it. Bit of a concern. Have a look at that stats. I mean, possession, territory is everything. Time in the 22. The worrying part for the All Blacks is they still haven't got their game together. Everything's been about broken play. And look at the tackle count. We've seen this last week also, Jeff, but it was reversed, wasn't it? A lot of tackles from the Australians. This week they've turned it around with some muscle.
Well, just an accuracy and ill discipline from the All Blacks. That means you give away territory. And territory with teams that are good on attack and organised, as Sam Whitelock rallying the troops. Valentini been very, very good when he's got ball in hand. The physicality that they have brought to Forsyth Bar Stadium has been impressive, and they're a different side. But they've got reward for their effort. Last week they looked good from time to time and didn't get points. This afternoon here, Eddie Jones will be pleased. They're well and truly in the fight. They've been the best team on the park for the first 23 minutes.
Concern there, not only about the score, but Brodie Retallick, who's got some very heavy bandaging on that right knee, but he's back into the fray. Tokiaho to throw. Down the back for Savia, but the ball was grabbed by the Wallabies, so another All Black line-out has gone astray as McDermott pushes it forward. Excellent work by Wanganita Wasi once again. Now Karevi, beautifully plucked out of the air by Will Jordan. Now McKenzie looking for some space. Callaway roaring across. Oh, this could be all the way. Well, you wouldn't have expected that when McKenzie unleashed a kick. It's way back near the 22.
Well, the issue you have is the fact the ground is so firm. It is so hard. There's no grass on top. So the moment it kicks forward, it doesn't grip and just keeps going, gets momentum, and it won't stop. So there's no grass on this turf whatsoever. It is so hard after the football that's been played here.
Okay, nice and stable,
Well,
please.
we're very lucky to go down and talk to one of the All Black coaches, David Hill. Davey, well, not the start you would have wanted, bit of pressure here. What do you guys need to do to get yourselves back into the game?
Yeah, obviously not ideal start. It's a bit similar to last week. They came at us and couldn't quite stem them, so just trying to tighten up on some defensive stuff and hopefully hold on to a bit of ball.
Quite a few opportunities, though, in broken play. Is that sort of an area where you think you might have the better of them?
Yeah, I think if it gets a little bit loose and we can get some turnover and some counter-attack, that'd be good. But again, just some of the skill stuff letting us down, but hopefully we'll rectify that.
Thanks so much for your time, mate.
Cheers, mate.
So here come the Wallabies once again. Through Matt Fesler, now McDermott. Works it across for Bell. Nice pass, he got it away too. Managing to move the ball around here, the Wallabies, as McDermott. Here's Bell again. Another willing receiver. Off now for Frost. Almost lost control of the ball, but it's still there for Tate McDermott. Now Gordon. Up it goes for try scorer Tom Hooper. And ball turned over. Brodie Retallick over the top. And that's a big penalty for the All Blacks.
Yeah, that's huge for the All Blacks. Beaten to the punch. Nice tackle, low tackle from his teammates, which enabled Retallick to get right over the top. Nice and strong.
He's going to be replaced, though. They're not going to waste any time, the All Blacks, and they're not going to risk the big fella.
I don't think he's in the road. The ball was placed by your man.
Tupabai is going to replace him, and if he's in any discomfort, I'm not surprised, Mills, Grant, that this is the case.
So real concern there for Brodie Retallick. His day is done. And Tupo Vai for his 21st Test match. As McKenzie kicks and doesn't put it out. No, Wanganita Wasi once again. So the All Blacks making mistakes all over the place.
Can't dive with the ball emerging.
And that's a penalty against Finau.
Must be up.
It was a 50-50 and he gambled and missed out.
And this is really concerning now for the All Blacks because just not efficient in what they're trying to do. Still haven't quite got their game together, missing touch. It just allows the momentum of the Wallabies to continue. You would have said it was, you're right, squirting out. Just thought it might have possibly come out and dived on it.
Another big chance here for the Wallabies with Fesler to throw. Goes to Arnold, unchallenged. And now the Wallabies again put this pressure on. Fesler trying to break away. But good defence on him though. And it will be there for McDermott eventually.
No.
Now Wanganita Wasi, who's been everywhere so far on the right wing side.
No.
McDermott away for Bell. Wallabies threatening again. Now it's Hooper.
Advantage.
Oh, another advantage coming here. All Blacks trying to get out of the road, can't do it though. Valentini almost busting his way through.
An extra roll there, but just over here.
And the All Blacks have conceded again.
Extra roll over there. Not rolling here.
Here it is, 6-3 penalties against the All Blacks. Are loving the ball control from the Wallabies at the moment. They were okay if the ball's static. They're really trying to flood that inside channel. But the protection of the ball and also the accuracy of their cleaners has been really efficient so far.
Testing times for the All Blacks. Still 12 minutes left until half-time. Matt Fesler throws. Again, Arnold pulls it down. And this one's looking good. Bit of momentum here with Fesler. McDermott. Now they go to ground. McDermott goes blindside. And he gets the try. Does he or not? No, they waved it out. Wow. All Blacks survived.
Gee, it certainly looked for all money he was going to get there. I think it was Hadi Savia.
This is an incredible piece of defence from Hadi Savia. Watch this. Oh, he fell on his back. What a try-saving tackle. Hadi Savia.
McKenzie then with the goal line dropout down to Valentini. And the big number 8 goes hard as always. Lays it back for McDermott. Away for Hooper. Now McDermott again. Gordon. A little kick through from Tataya. And here comes Callaway. But the ball is in touch. They are looking really slick. Well, this is just incredible. From Hadi Savia, a try-saver. All Black line out. Hasn't been that flash so far. No Retallick now. Vai delivers. Strong run by Savia. Now back for McKenzie, backed onto his own goal line. And that one well and truly into touch outside the 22. Wallabies persisting in having a little conference. Carl Dixon just moving them along. An All Black hand gets in there. Ball turned over. So Kane standing out of midfield. Leonard Brown onto the left boot of Braden Enor. Callaway searching for it. He's safely inside the 22 and is able to make a clearance away, and a good one too. Jordan goes quickly for McKenzie. Hands it back to Jordan. His pass into the arms of Tokiaho. And the big hooker. 5 metres in Wallaby territory. Now McKenzie. Vai. Bad pass though. And Sean Stevenson has knocked it on. Had to go back looking for it.
That was their first real chance, opportunity really for the All Blacks to try and get that shape. Pass was not the accuracy he would have wanted, knocking it on. But he just sensed, Jeff, the momentum and also the control from the Wallabies. They're coming into little huddles, they're setting the tone. It's just frustrating the All Blacks a little bit.
What they are doing is they're kicking well as well, and they're forcing the All Blacks into their own territory and daring them to counter-attack, and their defence has certainly been up to the mark. So they'll split their line, left and right, 3 each side.
Set.
Good solid scrum too as McDermott gets it away to Gordon, quickly across for Callaway. Nailed as he made the kick downfield. Now Will Jordan takes it in to contact, and the All Blacks win a penalty. Just their 4th of the afternoon.
They were very quick on that ball. Nawagani Dawase. He was a little bit isolated, just off his feet.
So So McKenzie takes the penalty to halfway. Good solid tackle there by Enor in the midfield. Tokiaho with the throw, dragged down by Finau. Now McKenzie has a shot at the line. And rolled one too many.
Nick Wright.
First man on his feet over the ball.
He was over. This is what they didn't have last week as well. The Wallabies, an out-and-out feature, which they've traditionally always had in their side, the test match. McWright done very well. Stayed in the fight, got over the ball.
Carter!
Ultimately, if you give away penalties, just watch here. He's gone to deck, he's rolled. McWright's been right on the ball beautifully. Great technique. Proved during a Super Rugby season with the Reds, he's the best in the business. And he's done it for his Wallaby side there.
Fairsley again with the throw. Tipped on the Wallaby side into the arms of Angus Bell. And he sets it once again for McDermott. Ball there again for McDermott, away for Gordon. All Black defence holding outside the 22 for Amasili. McDermott, short pass. Nawangani to Ussy. Now Pataya, change of direction. Valentini ranging wide. Driving him towards the touchline and stolen away by Stevenson. Laulala, loose pass, but it falls for Kane. Sam Kane lays it just out from the 22.
Nope.
Christie gets there now. McKenzie. Flat kick across for Whanga Anuku. Spins out of one. Takes a bit of putting away. Still only 10 out from the 22. Now McKenzie. Callaway. Nicely accepted. Away for Gordon. And the Wallabies have got an answer to everything so far that the All Blacks have thrown at them. Now Jordan away from McKenzie. Again. A testing kick. McKenzie's there first, but he couldn't bring it under control. And Gordon spotting that there's no one home out the back. And that's a lovely kick. Beautifully done. Boy, Carter Gordon, has he made progress in 7 days?
He certainly has, and he's now at a 50-22 as well. So more pressure for the All Blacks, and that young man has really controlled this game. He gets a call from out wide. Nice kick over the top, and it bounces out. But this is what I'm talking about, they're controlling that tempo. Again, they're in a huddle.
Well, he's had enough. Cal Dixon's had enough. And he's given the All Blacks a free kick.
It's a massive mistake from the Wallabies. Cal Dixon sped up multiple times already in this first 40 minutes for the Wallabies to hurry up and get to the lineouts.
So it's a free kick, remember. McKenzie will put it out, but it will be Wallaby ball. Boy, look at the contrast from Melbourne last week to here. Fairsley throws. Frost wins it. Now McWright bounces out of one tackle. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Last time these two teams met in this stadium 6 years ago, the Wallabies led at halftime. As McDermott punches it again downfield. McKenzie waits. Beautifully done by Damien McKenzie. Now he feeds it off to Stevenson. Good work by Stevenson. Christie gets there quickly. McKenzie away for Tokiaho. Nice offload to Vai. Trying to keep the ball alive. Now McKenzie looks to kick it away. Now it's with Sam Whitelock. And the All Blacks set it again on their own 10-metre line. Tokiaho. Wallaby defence ferocious. McKenzie now for Jordan. Leonard Brown. Braden Ennor with his pace. Braden Christie. Jordan there as well. Nobody out to the left, so he had to straighten. Referee playing an advantage. McKenzie. Leonard Brown. Here's Ennor. Beautiful tackle, McDermott. Still the penalty advantage. Now Sam Kane. Ball there again for Christie. Little flip on the inside for Stevenson. Williams at halfback. And down it goes from Laulala. But no advantage. So back for the penalty.
Not rolling away, number 10.
Now, what do the All Blacks do here?
Well, I think you go for touch, really. They need to. Just starting to get some momentum back, and they have. Now, how about this? Finally, for the All Blacks, some pressure. Nice right foot step from Ennor and the fender. Compliment that too. The All Blacks, little Jordan. But again, you have to take your hat off to the Wallabies at the moment because they are scrambling well.
Takiaho throws. Oh, just overcooked it. And it's a knock-on. Opportunity lost.
That's good. I've got a knock-on first.
And they'll play the scrum.
Absolutely.
But that's probably the All Blacks' last chance in the first half.
Yeah, it's not really letting them down. They're getting opportunities, the inaccuracies of their set-piece, penalties, disruptions, slowing the game down.
I think so.
And it really is. I'll be frustrated by that. And what the Wallabies are actually doing is turning
that's fine. We've got two down
all
there.
that,
That's right.
picking up that tempo, and they're controlling it as well. And so the All Blacks do get the ball. They're almost created the frantic about the way they've actually been playing because they're so frustrated at what the Wallabies are doing.
And they're desperate, the All Blacks, but the scramble defence of the Wallabies, like you said, Mills, has been so very, very good. But the inaccuracies of the All Blacks, the ill-discipline has hurt them when they've got themselves in good field position. They haven't been able to hold on to the ball. And when they've kicked, they've allowed the Wallabies to control the return. So, possible debut. It looks as though it's going to be Dallas McLeod who's going to make his run-on debut for the All Blacks. Big moment for this young man. One of the surprise selections in this squad for the All Blacks. He now becomes the next All Black in 2023.
So Braden Ennor has departed, and Dallas McLeod on debut for the All Blacks.
Crouch!
Siren sounding. The Wallabies will be happy to have a half-decent scrum. All Blacks put pressure on, but it's booted into touch by Carter Gordon. And boy, what a half it has been from the Wallabies. They go to the break here in Dunedin, leading by 17 points to 3. 7 days ago at the MCG, the All Blacks led the Wallabies by 12 at halftime. Here in Dunedin, the Wallabies lead the All Blacks by 14 at halftime. Okay, let's hear from the assistant coaches. Firstly, from the Wallaby camp, Neil Hatley with Jeff Wilson.
I'm sure you go into the shed satisfied for the first 40. What do you need to do for the second 40 to close it out?
More of the same. You know, I think we've put a little bit of aerial pressure at line-out time and forced two or three skew throws, but playing the right areas. You know, we've looked to kick on those edges a bit more and keep turning. You know, what's a very good side. We just got to make sure when we kick, we're finding those corners, and then our kick chase is good.
All right, thanks. Good luck, second half.
Cheers. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Scott, the first half you've been forced to make a huge number of tackles. How do you change the momentum in this game?
Yeah, we just talked about being a little bit more patient with the ball. We've created some good stuff and then we're giving it away to them too early.
In regards to the Wallabies, they appear to be on top of their game. How do you slow down their momentum?
Well, we've got to make our tackles, Goldie. We're tackling high and falling off and they're just allowing them to get through us.
All right, good luck, second half.
Thanks, mate.
There we go, the thoughts of Scott McLeod and Neil Hatley, and got to make the tackles. The cry from Scotty McLeod.
Yeah, and the accuracy around their tackles. They're making the hits. It's the wrapping, and then they're ending up riding, but they've had to make a lot of them as well, which is hurting them. And then the speed of the ruck, well, the Wallabies are really controlling that as well.
Wallabies had to make an early change at hooker with Dave Parecki out of the game, Matt Fessler in, and the All Blacks, of course, losing Brodie Retallick and Braden Enor in the first half.
Okay, time on, please.
So, set to go. Second half here in Dunedin as Gordon makes the kickoff, and Whitelock it is who takes control. Now Christie away for Tokiaho, and the All Blacks hit it hard. Christie again for Tupou Vai. Wallaby player in the road, can't get out of the road and will get a penalty. So the All Blacks playing under this penalty advantage as Will Jordan gets it off. Referee has blown the whistle.
Well, this is exactly the start they would have wanted. But Masili, he's not very happy again. He doesn't look good at all.
Sam Houston penalty.
Well, they got a nasty knock in the first half. They got trapped here. Oh, that hurt.
He got a teammate's shoulder in the head there. But you're already kind of seeing already from the All Blacks a little bit better control of ball in hand down their own end of the field to try and exit out. A couple of guys, or a couple of support players
Where he is.
right there. Tupou Vai, a little bit of movement with his feet to go on that outside to just get them over that sort of game line here. Here he is, a bit of friendly fire, I think it might have been. Yeah, right on the shoulder.
And certainly something this Wallaby side doesn't need is more injuries in their front row. And after taking a knock in the first half, Paul Masili has returned after half-time and taken another one. So for this All Black side, it's where they can get some momentum, Mills. And the Wallabies have done a great job of controlling where the game's been played. Territory, possession.
Things a mix.
The All Blacks need a shift. And need to shift very, very quickly, because you get the sense that this Wallaby team is just growing in confidence the deeper they get into this game.
Yeah, 100%, Jeff. And the thing is also, it's possession, isn't it? They've been their own worst enemy, have the All Blacks, because the inaccuracies of your set piece.
Well, the All Black team for the Rugby World Cup will be named on Monday at 5 o'clock. A breakdown special, live coverage from Napier of the All Black World Cup announcement. 5 p.m. Monday afternoon. So the All Blacks to resume from this line-out, which wasn't all that efficient in the first half. Nicely won by Finau, and the All Blacks have possession. Making a little bit of progress through Tokiaho. Whitelock there to help. Now Christie feeds it up for Vai. And the All Blacks with Mackenzie. Nice work by Tamaiti Williams. Cleaned away. Now Mackenzie for Leonard Brown going hard. Good tackle by Carter Gordon. Now Tokiaho. The All Blacks stringing together some phases, and they've got a penalty advantage. McLeod couldn't hold on. It was a difficult pass. But they'll go back and take the penalty.
Really good from the All Blacks. This is what they didn't have in the first half, that flow. Really challenging the Wallabies.
So now they can launch. Difficult pass there for Dallas McLeod, who came on just before half-time. Tokiaho throws. All Blacks win it cleanly. Reinforcements arrive in the form of Savia. Coming now for Christie, for McLeod. He's a big body, Dallas McLeod. Takes it to a setup. Now Christie. Here is Fainganuku. Very close. Christie again, feeds it up. Savia. Now Christie gets it wide, McKenzie. And wide it goes. Stevenson in the corner. Try on debut for Sean Stevenson.
Kamotuihi, outstanding from the All Blacks. Finally some reward, some patience, but also some creativity.
All good.
Both wingers getting involved. Stevenson on debut gets his first test try. There it is there. Tupou shaped up to look as if he was getting the ball. Lester Fainganuku. We know how strong he is, and even the ball over the top, they're scrambling the Wallabies, and a finish from Sean Stevenson. Amazing.
He's been one of the best on show. Lester Fainganuku for the All Blacks. Stevenson on debut on the right wing. Scores, and it's a big moment for the All Blacks to start the second half. He plants it down emphatically, and the All Blacks are back in the game.
A really good finish from Sean Stevenson, and it's taken the All Blacks 44 minutes to crack the Wallaby defence.
Okay, perfect, thanks mate. It's coming off the back,
Now from the sideline. Lovely, beautiful kick. And the All Blacks very much back in the game at 17-10. So the kickoff from Gordon, lined up by Leonard Brown. Now Christie works it off to Tokiaho. Wasn't held, so went again. Christie again works it across. Williams running onto it. Wallabies might have turned this.
You pulled him there.
Artie Savier's jumped in and grabbed it. Lala. Back for McKenzie. Gordon has waited back though. He's got Callaway if he needs him. And here goes Gordon. Tried to take the gap, but it closed pretty quickly. All Blacks over it. Savier's over it. And he wins the penalty.
Big play here from the All Blacks. Artie Savier, I think Finlay Christie got onto the ball initially. There it is here, but he was back up on his feet, was Artie, and helped him out. And all the momentum so far in the second half is with the All Blacks.
And so the back of penalties conceded by the Wallabies, just like the All Blacks did in the first half. Penalties will hurt you. And like you say, the All Blacks are on.
Line out throw, finding Finau at the back. Tokiaho starting to push forward. Very good start to the second half here by the All Blacks. Still going.
60 straight through.
Now they've got to kind of get this out because it could well turn over, and it has. Just got a little bit greedy there, the All Blacks, and the Wallabies win the battle.
Yeah, nice work there on Tom Hooper. He got come straight through the middle.
Okay.
The big blindside flanker. All Blacks getting a lot of momentum. There he is here right in the middle of it, gets his arms across it and takes it down. They really needed that.
6 was straight through the
That was
middle.
very good, wasn't it? They have made a change, the Wallabies. Zane Nongor is on. He's on for Ponnet Falmasili, who battled until just after half-time. Took another couple of shots, but the deep breaths from the Wallabies, trying to get control of the second half.
Angus Bell down, for the moment anyway.
Ready? You okay? Here's our mark.
Right, in it goes from McDermott. Straight across for Wanganitawasi. Bit of a nothing kick downfield taken by Jordan. Now Stevenson could open up here for the All Blacks. Stevenson just couldn't link up with Jordan. And the ball has been lost, and the Wallabies have turned this over. Now here's Pataya. Wide for Wanganitawasi once again. 10-metre line All Black territory. Nongor away for Karevi. Pataya. Oh, nice footwork. Over the 10-metre line. And the runner's coming in the form of Hooper. Takes it hard into contact. The All Blacks have turned them. It's there for Christie. Now McKenzie, open space. But the kick is not a good one. Straight down to Karevi. And he's able to belt it away inside the All Black 22. Jordan still inside that 22. And a couple of very average kicks, firstly by McKenzie and then by Will Jordan.
What we're seeing here is position is absolutely key. Give the ball away and the other team can easily make you pay. Sam Whitelock, that is outstanding work over the breakdown.
It's going to be big changes for the All Blacks here, significant changes. Fletcher Newell returns from a long time on the sidelines for Nepalalala. Tamaiti Williams is replaced by Ofa Tuangafasi. And a change at first 5. Damien McKenzie comes off and Richie Mo'onga goes onto the field. Let's see what impact he has as he goes into the 10 jersey.
Stay where you are. Listen, he's just come on. He needs to know what the call is, and the time's off.
So some big changes there made
Time's back on.
9 minutes into the second half. So Fairslip throws. Now McDermott away for Gordon. Karevi taken in a good tackle by Sam Cane. Now Gordon pops it up for Pataya. Busting his way through. Got through Fainganuku. Made good ground. Oh, flat pass hit him on the head, I think. Now Jordan could open up wide. Savia. He hoofs it ahead. Pretty good kick. Now the bounce of the ball. Everybody waits. And it's been knocked forward by an All Black following through.
Knock on. Touch first, but knock on first.
And now we look around for casualties. And I think it's Sam Cane who's gone down as we see the kick from Adi Savia. The All Black captain a bit slow to come back, Mills.
Yeah, here he is, got back up on his feet. Savia putting foot to ball. Just wanted it to go a little bit longer because he had some speedsters on the outside.
They have made another change, the Wallabies as well. Richie Arnold has been replaced by Will Skelton. That's a big body to bring off the bench. As he got a big 30 minutes for them in the middle row.
Set!
All Blacks have McLeod at second 5 and Leonard Brown at centre. Here's Karevi. 5 metres in Wallaby territory.
Let go now, 22.
There's McDermott.
Thank you. I thought it was a good contest.
Been snapped up though by
6 out of the line.
Betty. Now Valentini as they go inside All Black territory. As McDermott away for Pataya. Again tries to keep it low. And nicely controlled by Jordan. Away for Stevenson. And he's found the grass too. With a good kick, Sean Stevenson. Here is Andrew Callaway. A little bit of hesitation, but in the end, strongly to halfway. McDermott taking a while to extract it. Here is big Will Skelton, massive. Now his locking partner, Nick Frost. All Blacks over the top, turned it over. Whitelock again, I think.
Yeah, it is. Once again, he's been excellent. And these are the guys that you need to stand up. 145 test caps to his name, the experience, but he wins another big moment, Jeff.
Massive moment, and he is standing up. Starting to realise that maybe the clean-out from the Wallabies is not quite as fast, not quite as accurate, and he's reading the situations beautifully. Look at that. right in onto the ball. Really good work, and Eddie Jones will be disappointed. He'll be frustrated. The Wallabies are just starting to concede that territory battle.
Tokiaho throws, finds Vai. Oh, it's broken down badly there. The ball was lost forward. Play on, says the referee, as the Wallabies bring the ball under control, and the All Blacks have got a scrum. I think they might have been a bit lucky there.
I think they were, because I think Sam Kane initially knocked it on as it came out of his hands. Inaccuracy, he once again, lots of scouts and gets right through. There it is here. That's back four, but the fight from Tokiaho here. That wins it back for them.
And they talk about experience coming on for the All Blacks, and a big moment for these two players. Dane Coles retiring at the end of 2023. His last test at home, and for Aaron Smith heading offshore. A special moment for him at Forsyth Bar Stadium. Replacing Samasoni Tokiaho and Finlay Christie.
Yes, onto his favourite ground, Aaron Smith. So Coles in the middle of the front row, which has been totally revamped now with Tuangapasi and Newell there.
We're all pre-engaged. All six pre-engaged. Space, please, space. Here we go. Same again, a bit of space. Both, all six.
86th test for Dane Coles. 118th for Aaron Smith. What a luxury to bring them off the bench.
Not bad, is it? And two experienced players on board.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Really interesting setup from the All Black backline. Look how tight they are there. You just sense there might be an opportunity between Jordan Betty and Jordan Pattaya out in the midfield there. But so many threats on board. Lester Fainganuku for me, just in behind that scrum. Whether he just holds Karevi. Stevenson is very, very wide, but that gap between Pattaya and Jordan Betty could be an area where they go to.
Free kick. Savia's going to go quickly, and off he goes. Artie Savia, powerful carry. Smith waits. The runners are coming. Finau, snapped up by Fainganuku, and he scores! Lester Fainganuku.
Yes, Lester. He was right there. He became a dummy runner in the end, but the thing I love about Lester Fainganuku's work rate here is he stayed alive.
Just wait, the double blast. We've got a sense here, as Artie Savia carries into contact, that they will look at the grounding. They'll look at the grounding.
Yeah, we're going to check the strike, please.
Okay.
Just watch. They'll go upstairs.
So we're just looking at the grounding by the winger. If you go quick, I'm going to take longer. Okay?
Oh, yeah, he drops it.
Cole, the players lost the ball. Knock on.
No try.
So
Goal
the
line
try
drop out.
ruled out.
Goal line. He knocked it over the line. Just hold though. Okay. Can't tell me. Hold. Time's off. Number one. Wait.
So there's going to be another couple of changes. James Slipper's going to come
Number
on,
one.
but Pune Fa'amasili was actually an HIA, and so he's going to return to the field for Zane Nongor, and James Slipper is coming on for Angus Bell.
Just wait for him to off.
Well, James Slipper,
mate, okay.
talk about bringing experienced players on. Test number 131 for him. And a goal line dropout. As Gordon doesn't go for distance. Fainganuku grabs it and makes it down to the 22. Smith Coles, first receiver. Smith now away for Vai. All Blacks getting a lot more ball to play with now. They've got a penalty advantage coming their way as well. Now Whainganuku, who's really got himself involved.
Okay, release.
Finally they get him down as Smith sends it away to Kane. Whitelock building slowly. Moanga goes wide for Vai. Smith again, change of direction. Tuangafasi. Now Will Jordan tried to pop the pass, but the penalty advantage right out in centre field here. And the All Blacks may well think that their momentum is good enough not to take a shot at goal.
Yeah, totally agree. And I think interesting tactic there from the Wallabies, because they didn't go long. It was a high kick to Lester Whainganuku, but it was the territory. They're under the pump at the moment. The All Blacks are starting to get momentum, but they're wanting to defend down their own end of the field. The All Blacks have that. Well, they're going for goal.
Powerful in the second half. So they've passed up the kick for touch, and will look to get the 3 through Richie Moanga. And he duly does that. And the All Blacks close that lead to just 4. With the restart. Again, it's Anton Leonard-Brown, hit hard by Korombeti, who timed it beautifully as Smith works it off for Kane. Now Smith looking to clear it away for Moanga. Not in touch. Claimed by Callaway. Lowered and a good tackle by Stevenson. All Blacks looking to turn it over. And not quite. There's McDermott. Now Skelton. All Blacks locked onto this one, but Fletcher Newell lost his footing. As Korombeti sets it up again. Fa'amasili for Gordon. Gap's not there for the Wallabies now. The All Blacks have shored up their defence. Fa'amasili. Now McDermott. Here's James Slipper. Ball turned over. And all penalty Wallabies.
Release, entry.
And it's the entry. Oh, Sam Whitelock's down now.
It's okay.
And that doesn't happen very often.
No, it certainly doesn't. It's like he's coming from the side, so he got some contact there. But what's really evident at the moment is how much the All Blacks are getting in there and really challenging that breakdown. Sam Whitelock in particular, because they're actually chopping tackles. So they're starting to win that contact battle back. The contact, especially around the ruck, it's brought about by this man here.
Came off the bench in Melbourne last week.
Rob Leota has come on.
Number 7.
It's going to be for Fraser McWright. So they're going very, very big for the last 20 minutes of this game. But he's been really good, McWright. He's been a different challenge at the breakdown.
Just wait for him to get up.
Should be really satisfied with his 59 minutes of work.
They had a look. They had a look. They had a look. Send nothing clear. Boats.
Sam Whitelock is complaining that he's copped one to the head. But the referee's waving time on. So the Wallabies now looking to reply to the penalty goal kicked minutes ago by Richie Moanga. Here's Carter Gordon. off the post. Now the bounce. Mo'unga did well. And in the end, the All Blacks safely get it into touch. Down at halfway.
That's big in terms of where the momentum's gone. The Wallabies now trying to control that tempo by going back into the huddle.
Threatening to bite the fingernails. Line out one by Leota. It's all a bit untidy and it's knocked on.
Good combination on the five-man line out there. The work of Bobai getting up in the air and competing, just putting enough pressure on, and the transfer not clean. You just mentioned it, Mills, that momentum, that shift, that not being able to convert into points, and now the All Blacks get the ball back. And their attack has started to take some real positive shape, and they've been forcing penalties out of this Wallaby side.
Let's go, Locke.
You just sense the energy levels from the All Blacks, don't you? Energy at the ruck time, ball carries a lot more sufficient. So how significant will that miss be in the context of the game going forward?
Time off, please.
Three-quarters of the way
We've
home.
had no issues all game, apart from when these pops come on. Space, please. Space.
So two brand new front rows, taking a while to settle in.
Stay high, nice and balanced. Crouch! Bind! Set!
So Aaron Smith. All Blacks looking to put some pressure on, and they have won a penalty. Off goes Savia on a big run. Looking to get the pass off. It'll be there for Smith. Slings it away for Tuangafasi. Mo'unga, beautiful pass for Leonard Brown. Holds it up for McLeod. Dallas McLeod. Smith waits. Now Leonard Brown again, looks to straighten. Oh, bounces up for Whanganuku. He's got his knee down on the ground. Here's Tuangafasi. Jordan. Right out into centre field. Smith again. McLeod holding it up. And blowing the whistle.
He's going back for that penalty, isn't he?
It's a long way back. Yeah.
Three. I thought that was gone.
I did too.
It's a massive line break. Goes up 20 metres. And I'm not sure why the stoppage. The All Blacks still had the ball in play, but all of that work that Farmasili has had to do. Just watch this dominance on the loose head side. Watch Farmasili. He is popped. He is lifted off the ground. Off the Tuangafasi.
So Dane Coles with the throw. Finding Whitelock, the old firm. Through the middle they go. 5 metres out. Referee again. Penalty. As Adi Savia scrapping his way downfield as always. Now Coles. Smith. Away for Kane. Pops the pass to McLeod. Ball there again for Aaron Smith. Finau. Finau getting close. Try scored on debut. Samipeni Finau.
And what a way to do it too. Samipeni Finau. All power from the big man. But it's all the All Blacks at the moment. They're controlling the pace. They're controlling the tempo. The synergy's back into their game. The more, well, it was really nicely defended initially. He splits off, does Finau. Sam Cane passes it on, but the ball control here was excellent. And as he sweeps back round, Wasn't relatively fast, but the power and the body height from Sammy Penny now gets him over.
Onto the line. Well picked up by referee Dixon. Mo'unga is going to convert, and the Wallabies are going to make that change, and you wonder whether or not Fa'amasili should have stayed out there and came back from the HIA. They've conceded territory.
So for the first time in the game, the All Blacks have the lead, having been down 14-0 at the start.
White and Cooper on for McDermott and Gordon.
Okay, perfect, thanks.
So they'll need a new captain, probably James Slipper, as Cooper kicks off. Anton Leonard-Brown takes it in. He's got time to turn and bang it off down as far as Callaway. Now Quade Cooper. There's a bit of a boo goes up around the ground. Player Kiwis love to hate. And a turnover ball.
Sean Stevenson.
Good turnover, but it's in the air. Good turnover in the air.
He's certainly found his feet in the second half, Sean Stevenson.
Oh, he offers the back end on some really good momentum. You're even seeing it from the Wallabies. The kickoff, Kurin Betty, the one before that, he chased hard. They didn't on this occasion. Energy levels have lifted on the All Black side. There's opportunity and perhaps a little bit of fatigue coming into the Wallabies. Just missing the beat there, and Stevenson was able to get in there.
So the Wallabies retracted that change at tight head prop. Just as they were about to make it, they decided to leave Fa'amasili out there.
Crouch!
Well, let's see if the All Blacks have another crack at the scrum here. See if they can milk another penalty.
Set!
They are going to have a go, and they have done it. Exactly on script. Here's Smith, away for Mo'unga. Now Jordan in a bit of space. Jabs the kick ahead. Callaway brings it under control. Referee's blown the whistle. And he's going all the way back to that penalty.
Well, sort of this one I can understand. It's one phase, Mills, and the Wallabies then have possession. That's slightly different than happened before. But that's a massive scrum.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I mean, one thing that is different is the mindset of the All Blacks. Really have lifted their set piece. They've started to dominate in their scrum. What a luxury Ian Foster has to bring on so much experience in that front row and really start to dominate. Energy levels are lifted, and so is the accuracy, which is even better.
Now, not for the first time I've said this, but I think I'm right. On that Fa'amasili is now going to get substituted for Zane Nonggorr.
"13 minutes remaining here. Under the roof in Dunedin. And the All Blacks have really turned it on in the second half. The line-out throw straight to the Wallabies. They put a man up bravely inside their own 22. And a good carry by Valentini. Now the kick from Karevi. And Will Jordan surveying the options. Decides to hoof it high. Taken down by Connor Betty. Lost his footing and threw a wild pass. But they still have it under control. Now Nick White. Away for Callaway. Will Skelton. White again. Now it's with Zane Nonggorr. Replacement prop forward.
Okay, use it now, please.
Waiting. Looks like he's going to lob a kick down towards halfway. Mo'unga said, "I'm going to have a crack at this." Beautifully done. Richie Mo'unga. So Smith away for Ofa Tuangafasi. All Blacks back in possession. Finau, who's been strong in the second half again. Now Whainganuku. way over from the left wing side.
Wait.
As Smith away for Sam Kane.
Thank you, 16.
Moanga, Tuangafasi takes it to the setup. Smith again. Jordan. Smith delivers for Coles. Stevenson first receiver. Breaking through. Now Will Jordan looking for some support. Pops it up for Smith. Here goes Finau again. 5 metres away. Looking for quick ball but not getting it. The Wallabies have won a penalty. Did really well to get a player over the ball.
Yeah, Skelton, he needed to get over there, but there again, it's the potency of the back three of the All Blacks. Lester Whainganuku, he's been active. Getting into first receiver with Sean Stevenson at the time. Nice little wee dummy back on that inside, and then the offload to Will Jordan. Here it is here.
Seven, Sam.
Aaron Smith
Sam.
just in behind him.
Okay, thanks. Just hold. Okay, stand back on.
Great effort by the big man, Will Skelton. So now Matt Fessler. Leota stretching up, brings it down, and the Wallabies have possession.
Yeah, use it, please.
There's Nick White. Lobs another kick down, and Moanga. Oh, that one was difficult. Now it's fallen for Will Jordan, and off he goes. And another penalty for the Wallabies. And this time it was Tom Hooper.
He's been good, hasn't he, Tom Hooper? A couple of times in line-out drives, he's got in there. Looks like they're going for a shot at goal.
Captain Sam Kane has been replaced by Luke Jacobson, so the All Black skipper will be Artie Savia for the remainder of the contest. A signal towards the post, I think.
Yep, I think so. Quade Cooper has the ball.
And sideline, and they can't find the tee.
Away for the tee.
The Quade Cooper, they are literally looking around sideline, trying to find a tee.
You have to got time. You have to go. Where you pointing? Lads, go away. Go on. Let's go. Thank you. You're not trying to make it? Yeah. Couldn't find the tee. It's not an issue. Yeah.
Time, Quade Cooper. 80th Test match this afternoon. Big kick here. Off it goes, and it has the distance, and it's there. Great kick under pressure from Quade Cooper. 20 all with about 7.5 to go.
What a strike. Head down, follow through, and it has just enough. Under all sorts of pressure. What a kick from Quade Cooper.
So, Moanga from halfway. Callaway waits and does well in the face of a challenge. Now, Nick White hands it up for Nongo. Delivered again for White. Away for Skelton. All Blacks all over him. White again. Moanga's going to commit himself again. Oh, beautifully done again. One of the smallest men out there, Richie Moanga. Now Savia. Back for Smith, who swings it away for Leonard Brown. Anton Leonard Brown, good run. Smith again for Whitelock. 15 out from the 22. Jordan at first receiver. Tangafasi. Quick hands for Coles. Now Mo'unga goes wide for McLeod. Here's Finau. Whoa! Big charge on Callaway. Smith again. Mo'unga. Just out from the 22, and Smith away for Fainganuku. Now Newell. All Blacks take it into centre field. Tupou Vai. Will Jordan away for Mo'unga. Australian defence holding well. There's a knee down there, so have to release. Now Dane Coles. Smith once more. Leonard Brown. Just probing away, looking for holes. Tuangafasi. Now Smith. Fainganuku at first receiver. The crowd getting behind the All Blacks. 5 minutes left in the test match. Coles. For Fainganuku again. Work back to the blind side for Tupou Vai. Now Finau. Powerful second half from him. Newell. Not making a lot of progress. Fainganuku once more as they reach the 22.
No, you're in the way of the ball. Play the ball.
Now Smith swings it off for Tangafasi. Here comes the kick. Lurking out there is Stevenson. It's just slightly over. The idea was very good. Execution not quite.
Oh, gee, that was on, wasn't it? Some great ball control within the 15-metre channel. Just overcooked it. The Richie Mo'unga.
Number 12.
100% the right option. The All Blacks in the right part of the field. Discipline going to be key now. Samu Karevi, which is though he is coming off.
Guys, time's
So
off,
Isaiah Terese is the man who goes on. James Slipper's down.
Thanks, mate.
Yes, another Wallaby prop in trouble. James Slipper.
So Mills, if you're talking about learning experiences and you're a tight contest, this is as good as it gets for the All Blacks. Given you're going to competitions where it's going to have knockout phases,
Captain's on the floor, so
critical moments in games, when you've got experience and you need it, and there's some young men out there for the All Blacks this afternoon. They were learning very quickly how tough test matches can be.
Yeah, and some of them are standing up too, some of these young men. Got good stability in terms of that experience that you're speaking about. But also for both teams, really key moments here for the Wallabies. A chance for them, not so much to clear out that contestable kick and try to win that back from the All Blacks. But if they don't, not quite right in that accuracy, and Richie Mo'unga has been able to grab those kicks, the All Blacks have been able to build some big pressure.
4 minutes left as Nick Frost pulls the line out down for the Wallabies. 8 previous draws between these two teams. The ball is there. White slips the pass to Nongor. Taken in the tackle of Savia, who reaches through. Can't get it though. Now here's Hooper, one of the standout players for the Wallabies today, as White delivers for Cooper. Pataia trying to shrug his way off. Now Cooper, oh, he knocked it on. Oh dear.
Oh, it's definitely on. You just seen it. There was an opportunity there. And what he tried to do was try to straighten up a little bit off his right foot to hold those defenders on the inside because they had numbers at the Wallabies, and just took his eye off the ball to Quay Cooper.
Okay. Time off. 17, boom.
So you think about for the All Blacks as well, the return of Fletcher Newell,
go then.
Dallas McLeod on debut. You've got Sean Stevenson on debut. Tamaiti Williams, the experience he gained. Sammy Penny-Finau has had to work through the course of this 70-odd minutes now. This scrum could be critical in the context of this game, Mills, and I've got a sense the All Blacks here will have one thing in mind. It's earning the right to have a shot for 3 points.
Let's go.
Really big scrum.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Right, so in it goes from Smith. Now they get a little bit going. Not a lot, but a bit. Referee's hanging in there. He's not awarding a penalty as yet. Now he is. Here's Smith. Aaron Smith inside the 22. Now Savia clears it out for Finau. 2.5 minutes left in the test. And they're going back for the scrum penalty. Took a while to get the ascendancy, but they finally did. And Carl Dixon puts the arm up in favour of the All Blacks.
And there's that shot you're talking about, Jeff. They've earned that right, all right. But how about the footwork from Aaron Smith off the back of that scrum? It was never going to have the pace to go all the way. It was Nawaganita Wasi. It's very quick. Here's that dominating scrum. White has to go in. He thinks there's a real threat there. Jacobson, footwork from Aaron Smith, gets down that sideline. But this is massive as they've earned themselves a shot at goal.
A little wee goose step to boot from Aaron Smith in front of his home fans here in Dunedin. With just moments to go, we saw Quade Cooper respond. Can Richie Mo'unga kick a penalty to put them in front, and there'll be a minute to go in this test match.
Tough kick. Richie Mo'unga. Up it goes. Over.
How good. We talk about the strike, Quade Cooper, Jeff, but this man himself never looked like Missy. Head down, straight through the ball.
Into the last minute of the test. Cooper kicks off. Ball falls nicely for the All Blacks.
Can't use it, please.
They've got half a minute, the Wallabies. Firstly, to get their hands on the ball as Jacobson takes it up. Now Smith, Fainganuku. They slip it to the back of the maul pretty quickly. They don't want to concede a penalty as Smith away for Whitelock. Ball is there. Time up on the clock. There goes the siren. Ball comes back and into touch it goes. All Blacks win.
Oh, amazing comeback from the All Blacks. Under immense pressure in that first half. But see, look at the emotion from Aaron Smith. Sammy Penny-Finau, he's had a huge game, the youngster. But this is an absolutely amazing test match for the All Blacks.
What a comeback. Down by 17-3 at half-time. The All Blacks have climbed off the canvas to win the test by 23 points to 20. But Mills, how much did the Wallabies improve in 7 days?
Oh, they were huge, weren't they? The Wallabies, they came out with real intent. They controlled the tempo. They frustrated the All Blacks and earned that lead to go into half-time. And then the All Blacks to come out like that, to be in a situation where they had young players really step up. Some of the old heads too. Well, this guy in particular won big moments over the ball. The breakdown was key for the All Blacks. And then from there, they ended up winning that tempo back. But what an amazing test match for the men in black.
Wallabies with those 2 early tries, which turned out to be their only tries of the game, led by 14-0. That's just the end of it. And just look at the All Blacks. They've dodged a bullet. Eddie Jones is not happy. And the All Blacks will leave the country with an unbeaten record so far in 2023. Let's hear from the All Black captain, Sam Cane, with Kaltanana.
Sammy, congratulations on a tough-fought win. That was a proper test match, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate, that was a proper test match. That first half, they fired all the shots. We were just hanging in there, and they took it to us, to be fair, in a big way. Really proud of the composure and the way we fought our way back into the game in the second half. That's a real test match, and that's a great test for us as a group. It's the first game this year where we've been behind, we've been under scoreboard pressure. So for us to, have to regroup and focus on what we're good at and get back to doing that under a bit of pressure is really pleasing. I think it'll put us in good stead for the future.
So for you, when you're 14 points down pretty quickly, what was your mindset? What did you say?
Well, we're looking for solutions. So why are we in the position we are? And a lot of it was down to our defence, mate. Our defence wasn't good enough. We were riding tackles. They're coming through the middle of us, and on the back of that, they're making lots of game line, and we're under pressure. So the big message around that was to sort our defence out, and that'll get us back in the game.
For you, the biggest takeaway?
Look, just the composure and the ability to grind our way back into a game when we're under a fair bit of pressure there. So really proud of that, especially considering a few boys who haven't had a lot of test match experience, and they would have been feeling the heat out there, and for them to keep their cool, keep doing their job when it really mattered under pressure, was awesome.
I know a couple of young guys obviously got their debuts tonight, but I'll leave you the last week, so there's a couple of old bulls last run here at home.
Yeah, look, mate, I think there's about 5 or 6 of them, and they have given so much of themselves to this All Blacks jersey, and they'll go down as absolute legends of the game. And from a personal point of view for them, it was really pleasing that we were able to finish on a high note. That, and also Tane Norton, the passing of Tane Norton. So our thoughts and love go out to the Norton whānau, and really pleased that we could honour him with a tough fought test win.
Oh, he'll be smiling, that's for sure, with the effort you show. Congratulations on the win. Fantastic skip, as always.
Thanks, bro.
Let's head over to Jeff Wilson with the Aussie skipper, Tate McDermott.
Well, Tate, I know you'll be bitterly disappointed, but what a difference 7 days can make. You're so very close. How proud are you of that effort from this group?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, credit to the All Blacks. The way they came out in that second half, yeah, mate, it was a tough one. Really proud of that effort. Like you said, we got touched up last week in so many areas. And that first half showed what type of team we can be. But similar theme to last week, we've got to play longer than 40 minutes. But yeah, like you said, I'm gutted because we put so much work into it, and the boys showed up today, just not for long enough.
When you think about that performance, though, there were so many key areas. In that first half in particular, playing such good rugby. I know you've got big things in front of you. When you look at the group now, is this the step forward you really needed, given what you've been through the last few weeks?
Yeah, 100%. It gives us confidence. We're heading in the right direction, even though the results, we're 0-4 this year. But, deep down, we know we're heading in the right direction. Our attack is flourishing. We just got to get that defence fixed. When our backs are against the wall, we fought today, and that's what I can be proud of this side.
You come to Dunedin, it's not long before you'll hear what your Rugby World Cup squad. As a captain, as a leader of this group, how much do you feel the young players, though, are really starting to learn and understand what it takes to be successful at the international level? Yeah,
100%. And, I don't like calling us young, even though we are, but, those boys that are just getting a taste of this footy, and it's awesome to see them coming into their shells. You know, it's taken a couple of games, but they're coming out and they're really making their mark at this level, and that's what we've got to continue to see from the whole squad.
Mate, thanks you so much. We love what you did today. We wish you all the very best as you head towards that Rugby World Cup. Cheers.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
So there we are, the thoughts of firstly Sam Cane and then Tate McDermott. What a comeback from the Wallabies. But in the end, the All Blacks finished over the top and got the victory by 23 points to 20.